So there is that threat. So we do have a WFA weather alert day on Memorial Day, but as of right now, it looks like it's going to come in a couple of different waves. The first round will happen pretty early in the morning, and it looks like early afternoon we get a break from the rain and storms, and then the next one comes in late afternoon about 3-4 o'clock or so and goes until the evening. Now it's still a little early, so we're going to be able to fine tune the exact timing as we get closer to the actual day, but for now just expect that there is that possibility of quarter-size hail and wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. So just make sure that you pay attention to the latest forecast, have a way to receive any warnings that do come out, and always a great way to do that is by downloading the WFA Plus app to your TV. Right now things are nice and quiet. Again, pretty busy travel day. This is our DFW airport camera, and everything's nice and clear as far as the weather is concerned. Temperatures are in the low 90s for some of us. A little bit better though in Sherman, 84 degrees there, but 92 in Terrell, 94 degrees in Corsicana. We're at 91 right now in Breckenridge. Satellite and radar very quiet. It's going to stay quiet tonight with temperatures only dropping down into the low to mid 70s. So tomorrow morning, I think we start out at about 73 degrees in Dallas, 77 in Decatur, 75 in McKinney, and 74 tomorrow morning in Fort Worth. But tomorrow afternoon will be pretty hot again. It's also going to be humid. It's going to be breezy, but that wind's just not going to provide a whole lot of relief when you're talking about a high of 97 in Granbury, 93 in Denton, 94 in Fort Worth, and 90 tomorrow in Terrell. And again, lots of sunshine to go along with it. I'm actually starting our timecast tomorrow afternoon because it's really not going to be until late tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, when there's just a chance that a few rain and storms do make it into some of our northern tier counties. So basically along the Red River during that time. Sunday afternoon and evening, so far looks pretty quiet, but late Sunday evening, notice this is 7 o'clock Sunday evening, and we have the storms are way west of Wichita Falls, but some of the data starts to bring in other storms to our north and east and makes it, at least on the eastern sides of the Metroplex, around midnight Sunday night to Monday morning. Those continue to move off to the south. We get a little bit of a break during the day, but then late in the afternoon, 3-4 o'clock, we have this next round of rain and storms associated with the cold front coming through that's going to happen in our northern tier counties, but then make it right through the Metroplex 5-6 o'clock, and this is when these storms intensify, where we could see quarter-size hail, wind gusts of 60 later in the evening. This is going to be 10 o'clock, and now they're weakening, but we still have some rain around, and it looks like nearly every day next week is at least a slight chance of rain and storms. But for Saturday, that severe threat stays way out to the north and west. Sunday evening, now some of our northwest counties, maybe Fort Worth, but right now I think it's going to really stay just to the north and west of the entire Metroplex. On Memorial Day, though, pretty much all of North Texas will at least have that threat of seeing the quarter-size hail and wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. So tonight, nice and quiet, mostly clear. We're dropping down into the mid-70s. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny, hot and humid, a high of 94 degrees. But your 14-day forecast showing on Memorial Day itself, that's when we're going to get that at least 80% coverage of rain and storms. Every day after that next week, we have a chance of seeing some rain and storms. Not necessarily severe weather every day, and we're certainly not going to see rain all day every day, but there will be at least a low chance, so it's going to be a very unsettled pattern. Looking at the second half of that 14-day, it looks very warm, not terribly hot, but it also looks quieter with less chances of rain. Jason, back to you.